Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just stream for a little bit because I don't really got the most time in the world to sit and actually record a video and edit and all that extra shit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stream. That way, motherfuckers got a chance to come through and chat with me, and we all listen to music or whatever the case may be, whatever the vibes is. Well, I know what the vibe is, but whatever y'all on, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to stay, y'all can stay. If y'all want to leave, y'all can leave. It's that simple. Let me, hold on a sec. What's good, B man? Welcome in, brother. What we on? We just cooling it, for real, for real. We just cooling it. Epitome, what's good, bro? Welcome in. Yeah, we just gonna be chilling, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chat with y'all, kick it. We listen to music, so if y'all got recommendations, go ahead and start dropping those, so we can go ahead and just listen to music. But yeah. How y'all been though? How y'all been though? It's early in the morning, man. Just honestly, I'm still tired. Just finished dropping my girl off at work, so. Yo, Kusami, what's good, bro? Or Kusami, what's up, dog? Yo, you look like you own that marathon, bro. I appreciate that, dog. I actually finished in a place that I didn't expect, honestly. Like, cause the Richmond Marathon, it's not like a widely renowned marathon, but it's a marathon that people go to like and try hard as shit at. And there was a lot of try hard motherfuckers there. Like, there was some people like in full on groups, teams that pulled up to the marathon, trying to race it together and trying to beat each other's times and shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm doing this for the experience, bro. I'm just doing this for the one time, the one time. You know what I'm saying? But after finishing the marathon, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I might do another one in the future. I might do another one in the future. Like, I actually like train for a whole year, like type shit, like up to it, leading up to the event, and then take it on again. I might do that same marathon, the Richmond Marathon. I might do it again next year, maybe. I enjoyed my experience. It was nice. And for y'all that actually watched the full vlog and shit, I kind of already went into this, but people were nice. You know, the staff there were super helpful and just super encouraging. So like, it definitely made the experience cool. What place you got? I was, what was it? What did it say? I would have to check again on my phone. Well, actually, no, no, no. Hold on. But I just know I was in the upper two, not upper, lower 2000s, whatever, lower in terms of not like lower rank, but like, you know what I'm saying, like closer to 2000 as opposed to closer to 3000 is what I'm saying. And there was 5,000 motherfuckers there, 5,000 motherfucking dudes, 10,000 signees, 10,000 people were running that marathon, fool. 10,000. It was the largest turnout they ever had. When I pulled up to that shit, like, if y'all follow me on Instagram, I was posting all about it that morning. But when I seen the turnout, bro, it was all up and down that street. And that street that I was at for the start line, that's the longest street in that area. You know what I'm saying? Like, it stretches for a good like what, 9, 10 miles. And people was there like lined up for a long break. Like, I'm like, damn, that shit's crazy. I'm saying, like, that's a crazy turnout. I didn't expect that much. I expected like maybe 5K, because marathons do have a lot of people signed up for them. You know, they do have a lot of people pull up, but I didn't expect 10K. That was crazy. Definitely one hell of experience. Um, I saw little as teenagers like taking on the marathon. Because the men requirement age is like 17 or some shit like that. Some wild shit for an official marathon, quote unquote. Like, if you did like a virtual marathon, you can be like 16 and under. But if you're taking on an official event, you have to be over 17. Like, you have 17 or over to be in an official event or some shit like that. So yeah, that was crazy though. Old people too. Yeah, I'm talking like 60s, 70s, running, going stupid too. Like there was this one old dude I was running with for a minute. I think that was like mile 12 through like 15. He was with his friend. They was running, just chatting, and they was old as shit, just cooling. Just I'm like, God damn, they just cooling it. Like they was cooking. You had old ladies there. You had all types of turnouts. There was girls there too. So like you had all types of eye candy if you wanted to go look. If that was your mission, if you wanted to go and have something to look at while you suffering through the pain of the marathon, you had that too. So that's cool too. Yo, that new Kendrick album is fire, ain't it? I need to watch your reaction to it still. Yeah, man. We reacted to part one, which is like the first 6 tracks. The whole album is 12, right? 12 tracks. So yeah, I left a like goal, 30 likes. So if y'all do watch it, just make sure to get the likes up so that y'all can get part two as soon as possible. I already recorded it, so it's just really about getting them likes up. So I just go ahead and post it because the reason I put out like goals is to see, it's kind of to gauge the interest level of the content I'm posting, right? So if I post something and nobody really be tuning into it like that, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Why would I post a part two if nobody was really checking out part one? You know what I'm saying? Like that makes sense to me, so I would hope that makes sense to y'all. I'd rather move on to something else that somebody would care about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout outs to this shit right here. This flavor, coconut pineapple. Yeah, this shit's fire. Or hold on. Coconut pineapple. Yeah. This shit's gas. I love this shit. Damn, 6 of y'all in here? That's crazy. Shout out to y'all. It's it's early morning on a Tuesday. I didn't expect y'all to pull up like this. I ain't gonna hold you. I just fired this up, was like on the spot, like, you know what? I don't really feel like recording a video today. So let's go ahead and stream for the people. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the vibes. Type of shit. What you mean? It's my day off, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you know what I'm saying? What's good, brother? Welcome to That's my boy from work. Shout outs to my mans. Shout outs to my mans. See, like the way my brain works is when I first saw the name, I'm like, huh? And then as soon as I said, huh, I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, yeah. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, man. But the whole marathon experience was really cool. And especially with it being on my birthday weekend, like I honestly, that was an experience that yo, Love Shelton, what's good, bro? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that experience is definitely something that I wouldn't trade for much else in this world, to be honest. Like, it was such a great weekend. Like, just traveling down there, the expo was fantastic. Like, just all the people there, they was handing out snacks. It was good vibes, all that type of stuff, man. Cool people, cool people. And you know what? After the race, I met people that were like, dude, I seen you struggling and it made me motivated and woo woo. And I'm like, dog, I wasn't even thinking about motivation. I wasn't thinking about I was thinking about, please let me get out of this race. Like, I wasn't even thinking about nothing. I wish I ran more events back when I still in running shape. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, even in running shape, the marathon is no joke. So if y'all ever plan to, like, maybe y'all never thought about it before, but maybe seeing me do it, y'all was like, maybe I'll try that one day. Just take it seriously. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it a good, I say like 6 months plus. You know what I'm saying? At least half a year. At least half a year. I went into it with like 3 or 4 months of training and still almost passed away. Like, I still almost just left this world, bro. Like, that shit was painful. Painful. But it was definitely fun, though. It was fun. And I know it sounds kind of backwards. How was it painful but fun? But it was a weird, wicked way of fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I did one where you go through obstacles and shit, crawl through mud and jumped over wooden fences and fields and shit. Damn, bro. Had whole obstacle courses. It sounded like a military thing. Like you know one of them PTs for the military where they have you do a bunch of obstacle courses and shit. That sounded just about the same as that. I'm gonna play this song. Hey, real quick, y'all. So we vibing, 10 minutes into the stream, just chatting and whatnot, getting into the vibes and shit. Um, but I'm gonna load up some music just to play it in the background. Hey, much love, dude. I'm gonna hop out of here. I hope you have a wonderful day and amazing Thanksgiving. Hey, appreciate you, Epitome. See you later, my man. But I'm gonna go ahead and play some music real quick. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Connect my speaker.
Rosary around my neck. I still spill your blood on the set. I just been counting all my checks. I just been trying to get up next. I live in a dingy world. I live in a different world. I think I found a.
All right, this here is Spring Linux Final Fantasy 5 freestyle. But just to touch on what you just said real quick, bro, like that's how I felt during the marathon. Cause bro, when I stopped, I had to. Oh my god, I spent so long. TMI, by the way. Pause for a second, cause like I don't want to get too into details, but just know I stopped for a second to relieve myself, quote unquote, and I lost a lot of time. I was in that joint for like 5-10 minutes. Had to have been, cause and I tried to make it quick, but I was like, bro, it's cramped in here. It's a fucking porta potty. It's cramped in here. It can't do much. It's like, dog, like, come on, fool. Shit was crazy. Mother Nature, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
New girl. I think the voices in my head calm down, so I'm not in a swirl. I think that me and little baby talk about sex with the smart squirrel. I see the blood on the roses in the middle, it's just a pearl. I think that people ain't shit, made me sick from my stomach, I'm a Earl. I think that I should heal, cause my therapist.
But yeah, if y'all want to leave in and out, it's cool. I'm gonna be here just chilling for the next like 40 minutes or something like that. It's a nice little short stream. Just relaxing.
Down on they blocks and ask what's good.
Matter of fact, hold on.
That's the niggas was good. I'm the medicine man. I can heal or kill if I want you to. And be patient. Got a gun, bitch. Nigga, you
nah, no eater mode for me, bro.
I got some strikes, little nigga. You can find me in the news. I've been devoid of love. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I'm saying it nicely, you should move. Just a grave digger, not a tough guy, you should move. They reply to my story, who are you?
Chuck. Right. Hey, y'all ever had that happen where it's like, most of the time I think it's a bot, but somebody will like message me on Instagram or like or respond to one of my stories or something like that, and I'm like, bro, who is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just they not on my followers list. They not somebody I know. They just random motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta really dig and find out who is this. Like, it be throwing me off. But at the end of the day, as long as it's not nothing weird or malicious, it's all love. So I just take it in stride. I don't really care like that. It's whatever. Damn, that shit bounced back into my fucking nose, bro. God damn. That shit was crazy. But yeah, man. Thanksgiving coming up. Good eats. Good food. Chicken. We gonna pass right by the turkey. I'm not really a turkey guy. Me personally, I'm not a turkey guy. Like I don't really do like cause the turkey, even it don't matter who cook it. Like and my mom makes mom ass Thanksgiving food. My grandma used to make mom ass Thanksgiving food. My aunts make mom ass Thanksgiving food. Hey, I'm gonna see you right there, brother. I'm gonna be right there with you, me and you. uh, so you feel me? Nah. I feel you, dog. I feel you. I hate that. I hate that. Cause like it's crazy because you want to fully enjoy the holiday, and they're like, oh yeah, you can come in a little late if you want to, or you can do the. I don't want to come in at all. Like I don't want to come in at all. Period. Like what? I don't want to come in at all. But yeah, I mean it's hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. The bad calls. When the bad calls, you gotta answer the call, bro. You gotta get your money up. And plus the holiday pay gonna be cool. So it is what it is. Luckily for me, most of what the people that I'm gonna be going to their house, most of what they're talking about is gonna be happening like earlier in the day anyways. Right. Like damn, this online shopping shit, like bro, y'all killing us, man. You're killing me. Killing me. Like just let us live, bro. Let us get out of there. That's wicked. Yeah. Like that's the one thing. Like I love working where I work. I love working in the warehouse scene because you get a chance to just kind of just vibe out and just enjoy doing shit at all times. Like I'm like being actively doing something like for the whole time, not sitting at a desk, not stationary and just sitting around for a whole time. Like in the place that I work, I can move around. I could go take walks. I can go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't, just be idle time for as long as possible, you're chilling. But you just gotta make sure you're doing your work, right? I started taking pistachio nuts and pumpkin seeds. Hey, shout out to that. How the pumpkin seeds? Because I don't really be eating pumpkin seed like that. Are they good or what? But yeah, yeah, it's cool, bro. Like they fire for sure. Yeah, like I like the warehouse scene. It's definitely like a top two work environment that I've worked in since I started working, to be honest. 8 grams of protein, that's pretty good. Yeah. I might start eating pumpkin seeds. If I don't like them, I could just stop eating them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no harm in trying them. I just never tried them before. But yeah, yeah, I think that's the only downside to working where we work is that you don't get them holidays off, man. You don't get them fucking holidays off. You don't get them holidays off. Then they try to play us last year, bro. Hey, yo, I want to grieve about this, but I don't know if I can, cause like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to dip into no confidentiality type shit, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It fixed itself. It handled itself. So we chilling. So basically, there was an issue with the holiday pay around like I think what was it, Christmas or something like that. People didn't get paid their holiday pay for Christmas or some shit like that. Yeah, I think that was what it was. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, that's wicked. That's wicked. I would hate to come in on a day that I really didn't even care to come in. I didn't want to come in, thinking I'm about to get paid this holiday pay. My check, at least my check is gonna be fat. At least my check's gonna be fat, and my check's not fat. I would hate that, bro. I would hate that. Everybody got their 8 hour holiday pay though. No, uh, I guess not, cause I mean, me personally, I didn't work that night. But from what I was hearing from other people was like and this was a good amount of people. It wasn't like it's a one off thing. I heard it from one person. This was like multiple people I heard from. They didn't get their shit. Um, so I don't know if that works. Even if you don't work, well, hey, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I didn't make this claim. Me personally, I didn't make this claim because for me, I never had an issue. Me personally, had an issue with missing money, but I be hearing that shit from other people. So, and at first, you know, when you hear something from somebody, you're like, that's whatever. You know, you're just probably you're probably capping, whatever the case may be. Cool. But when you hear it from multiple people, it's like, okay, how credible is this now? Like, what is going on here? Like, how are all these people missing their pay? What is going on? I would have to ask I would have to ask my boy about it. My boy Noah, because he was one of the people that came to me and talked about that shit. I don't know if it was one of the last of the end of the year holidays. It was either Christmas or Thanksgiving, or I don't know if we get paid holiday pay for New Year's. I forget again, but it was one of those the last big three holidays, and everybody was talking about that joint. But yeah, either way, I assume it ended up working out because nobody kept talking about it afterwards. But it was something that popped up. You know, man, I gotta just wash my goddamn beard, bro. See, you ever try to like, cause what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to grow my shit out, right? I'm trying to grow my beard out, and you know, it's doing something. Like it's starting to come in more. You know, especially considering before I had no stubbles. Now it's like ah, yeah, I'm saying. It's like, what if they said, hey, well, we'll close the building Friday as well, but building open Saturday 6:30 p.m. essentially, yeah, or 6:30 a.m. Yeah, like I don't know, man. I just feel like when there's a holiday, let it be a holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's one of the major holidays of the year, right? Not like, but then again, but Friday night isn't a holiday. No, I understand that. I'm not talking about particularly what you're like alluding to or talking about. But what I'm saying is just in general is that when we have a holiday, you know, just let it just be the holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like when Thursday is Thanksgiving, and I'm slated to come in later that night, I shouldn't have to come in later that night. I know my shift bleeds into Friday morning, but please, like, just let me off. Just let me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why if I had to give any advice to anybody that wants to take on like working in a warehouse, not necessarily because for me, I work for Amazon, right? But any warehouse job, like, because they probably all got the same system, like PTO, VTO, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Raider, what's good, brother? Welcome to the stream. We just chatting right now, just kind of vibing and talking about work and shit. But one piece of advice I would give for people, as somebody who's worked in that scene for now a number of years, is hold on to your time, because you really want to dip into your time on certain occasions, and if you using it willy nilly for like just random days throughout the year and just not using it properly, when you realize you really want to take that time off, now you don't have it. Now you don't have it. Now you gotta be hoping you have a gracious enough leadership staff to gift you time off, and even though they're gifting you this time off, you won't be getting paid for that. So you have to be careful about that. Just use your time wisely, bro. I span my vacation and hold my PTO for the blackout. Yeah, that's my thing. I have no PTO until further notice, until it gets reimbursed. I don't know when it will get reimbursed, but I think it's January, right, or something like that. But yeah, hold on to your PTO. hold on to your vacation time, because when you want to use time off and you're dipping into UPT, which is unpaid time off, right? See, they try to trick you into thinking that you got, you can dip in your UPT, is fine, whatever the case may be. But if you start getting comfortable using UPT and you start getting lower and lower and lower, eventually there's going to be something that happens spontaneously in life and you got to come in, late or whatever the case may be. Say you lose that UPT and it goes negative, right? Now you're in the danger zone. You don't want to be in the danger zone. So just overall, just hold on to your time, use it wisely. That'd be my advice. Because that's something that I didn't do. And so now I have to constantly build my shit back up. Because now I'm in a situation where I gotta keep doing it. Top Gun Danger Zone, exactly. I went through the danger zone. Love that song. Um, yo, one thing that is crazy to me, bro, is let's talk about the crazy environment that is the warehouse. Cause if you really just like look around and just observe people, there's so many people that are like in relationships with people. These relationships are happening, right? And they just be all up in everybody. Like, no, they be really trying to talk with everybody in there, bro. The warehouse jobs is literally like high school, bro. Like, there's no loyalty. There's all types of sneaky activity happening. Like, shit's crazy, bro. That's why I just keep my head down. I just say hello to people and just keep it pushing. Because at the end of the day, I got a beautiful young lady in my life. I don't want to mess nothing up, doing nothing crazy that I know is going to backfire on me. So, you know what I'm saying? But hey, brother, listen, man. Me and you, we need to go out for some drinks, man. For real. We need to, like, I feel like there's so many people that I be at work with, and I'll be like, man, I wonder how they are outside of here. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how they are in like the real world. You know what I'm saying? I don't count the warehouse as the real world. 'Cause I feel like it's some fucking limbo space where everybody's just kind of antisocial and just off to themselves because they just want to just get the work done and whatever the case may be. Woody woo. But I swear on my soul, almost everybody in there, outside of there, probably is so fun to be with, bro. Probably so fun to hang out with, bro. But they're just like they just trying to get the work done. They don't care about being um, you know, friendly with everybody. They don't care about talking to everybody. They don't care about all this extra shit, bro. They just trying to get the work in and get home. That's it. Especially overnight. Overnight, I don't know about nothing about day shift, but this is what I work. I work overnight shift. So overnight, you got people just coming in there being zombified on me. You seen my personality in our one-on-one convos when I shadowed you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But even with that, there's a certain the thing is, right, is like there's still a level of um what is it? Like a professional veil. You know what I'm saying? It was. It was. That's my thing is like I've been there for so long. I feel like I could teach just about everything in there, to be honest. The only thing I cannot teach is VNA shit because I don't be in VNA. But if you had me training a new person, I know for a fact I could teach them just about everything in there. I've done trainings and whatnot for inbound problem solve. Right. I know that side of world. I still don't know it because I don't be doing it, but I know just the little tidbits here and there. Outbound problem solve. I still remember the certain things. Again, need to refresh my memory, but for the most part, I remember what to do there. This, that, and all the different processes. Like when you're there long enough and you're somebody that has been doing a lot of different things in the warehouse, you become more of a, your value to the team increases. You know what I'm saying? Don't, this will be another piece of advice for people. If you decide you want to work in a warehouse, really put yourself out there to learn more than just one thing, right? Because if they put you at one place and you just sit there and you just doing the one thing, right? You're not gonna move forward. You're not gonna improve. They're gonna just think you're just, yeah. You might become cracked at that one thing you're doing. You might become a master. Awesome, but you will just be at that one spot forever. You know what I'm saying? Or substitute you with someone who is limited. Exactly. It gives you options. It gives the team options. It gives the leadership options. When they know they have somebody like you that can is malleable into different into different places in the warehouse and in different places in the workplace. Not even just a warehouse, in the workplace, right? Say you work in an office and you know how to do this report and you know how to do this and you know how to do that and woo woo. You become a very valuable source because people can rely on you to do multiple things. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's definitely a skill you want to have. But it also falls on us to find someone who's hungry and willing to be multi-talented. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have the ability, but they don't want to showcase it. They want to do that one thing because they just want to be simple. Okay, do this one thing, do it all night, do it all day, whatever the case may be, and then just go home. You know what I'm saying? And just go home. That's it. And if that's the case, if you want to do that one thing all day, all night long, and that's all you want to do, and you don't want to do anything else, and then you just want to go home, by all means, do what you gotta do. But if you're somebody that is ambitious, if you're somebody that wants to aspire for more, you definitely need to tap into more of your talents, bro. Cause I can teach, but I like empty vessel. Yeah, like if you realize you're teaching somebody that don't really give a fuck about what the fuck you're teaching them, it's like how much motivation does that give you to instill this value onto them? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really care if they don't care. You don't really care if they care. You know, or not if they care, but if they don't care, or if they're not really seeing the light, they don't really care about learning this new skill, then there's no point in to continue to waste time on them. Just put them back to where they are. You know, that's where they want to be. That's where they will stay until they're fed up with that, and then they'll come back. Let them come back. Let them come back to you, and be like, hey, so I think now I'm ready to learn that skill you were trying to teach me. And then that is when they weren't learn. Why you think I always talk and probe with questions? I'm trying to see where their headspace is at. That's good too. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that shows good leadership skills. Is just being able to engage with people without being pushy, right? Because you kind of want them to you kind of want to make it their idea to come and learn that skill, if it makes sense, right? If that makes sense. But you want to put that seed in their brain, you know, moving around a little bit. I know my hands is doing a little weird motion. I don't want to, I don't want to put any weird ideas out there, but kind of twirl it around a little bit in their brain, and then eventually they'll get the idea themselves to come to you. That's why for the jobs I did do management work, like I appreciated that type of experience because I can understand both sides now. I can understand the side of the worker, right? And I can understand through the lens of a management team. I can understand the lens of like somebody in a higher position than you or a higher whatever. And that's why whenever there's a request for me to do something or if there's somebody that comes to me with a problem or whatever the case may be, I don't make a scene about it because I understand the struggles. I understand um, what it is when it turns to management and shit like that. So it's definitely a thing. I got two diamonds in the rough right now, and it's so fun. Yeah, like I think that's definitely that's definitely something that you love to encounter is somebody that's, you know they have the potential, and they showing the spark in their eye, like they showing that hunger that they want to go the distance, and you can take them there. And so now you take them under your wing, you know, makes you feel a little accomplished yourself. Like, now, hey, you know what I'm saying? I went ahead and brought this person along. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's why whenever I train somebody for something and then I see them excel at that shit, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because it shows that my training was not like trash. First one taught me something. Damn, my fault. Anyway, I was looking and using the wrong lens. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bro. Mm, yeah. Honestly, if I was in a more settled position in life right now, I think I would take on the attempt at trying to obtain a higher position than where I'm at right now. But I feel like where I'm at right now is just good for right now. Like, it's good for where I'm at right this second. I'm still aspiring to go higher because that's innately in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I No matter where I've worked at ever, I've always aspired to go higher. You know what I'm saying? I hate staying in the same spot, but I know that right now this is where I need to be. I need to be right where I'm at and just keep building towards where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like how do I want to say this? I don't even know. I don't even know. But I feel like it's something that is. The other issue is you don't get paid more for the extra work and effort. You're essentially sign up for an investment you may or may not get. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Cause the initial, move up isn't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessarily like, oh, I'm about to get paid all this extra money. Daddy Warbucks. No, you don't get actual, like, you don't get to see the true fruits, or fruits of your labor, right? Yeah, fruits of your labor, until way later, until you move up a couple more chains of command, until you move up a little bit more. Um, so that first move up is really just like, this is the start line. This is the start line, and now this is where the race really begins. You know what I'm saying? Before, you're just in like purgatory. You're just in the fucking limbo space. You're in the void, right? You're making your moves, but it's more so just to get out the fucking sunken places, to get out the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't come out to the start line yet, to the shining lights, to the cameras flashing. All this, you haven't come out yet. Pause. No, no, no. Yeah. I mean, I tell everyone, you're wasting your time here if you don't make overtime. Here's the thing about that, right? And this is another thing that I love about where I work, is that they allow you time. Like, they will regularly post more shifts. Like, if you want to pick up more shifts, if you see, for me, this don't work too well because I have other things that I need to do in the day, or just other responsibilities that I need to attend to post work. So I can't just be, okay, I'm gonna just pick up this morning shift too and just be here until this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I feel good in the morning after the night shift and I maybe want to keep going for a little bit longer and pick up a little bit more money, sometimes it doesn't work out for me. But if you're somebody that this is you, just you solo dolo, you don't have any other responsibilities, no partner that you need to attend to, no nothing like that. cool. You know, I would say just really lock in and just get your bag, get your bag up because the money they give you, that's cool. It's cool little, you know what I'm saying? And getting paid weekly is awesome. But you want to really stack it up though. Any workspace and environment has a game or a playbook. You can either pick up the book and learn the contents of you mind your business. Absolutely. Absolutely. You just got to understand the game. Like, you got to understand the game of where you're working at. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't understand it to the point where you can teach somebody else, you are still a student of the game. You need to sit down and shut up and learn. Straight up. Am I a master? Am I a teacher of the game yet? No, I'm still a fucking student. So most of the time when someone's trying to tell me something, I sit my ass there and I shut the fuck up and I let them talk. Because I know they know more than I do about what's going on upstairs. I'm in the fucking basement. I want to go up to the penthouse. They know what's happening on floor 5, floor 10. All the way up there. They know what's going on. I don't. So what do I look like talking over them, talking about whatever I think I know, when they know what they know? This is the mindset that you need to have when you're really trying to move forward, bro. And that's true in any environment you find yourself in. The person next to you is competing with you, and you gotta figure out and stand out. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. That's the thing too. It's like figuring out ways to stand out, right? Some people try to stand out through sheer effort. I think that's more of my lane. Like, if I really want to stand out, I'm just gonna put in a lot more effort than everybody else. Like, there's nights where I'm just, and there's a lot of nights like this. I'm not gonna lie, because I just be chilling for the most part. But there are nights where I come in and I'm on a mission. I want you to know I'm going to have the highest rate. I'm going to have the highest this. I'm going to be all over the place helping this person, helping that person. I want you to see me putting in all this fucking work. I'm not talking to you necessarily right now, my brother. I just want you to understand that this is the mindset of somebody that, like, some people stand out through sheer effort. Some people stand out through hunger for knowledge. Like, they just want to learn everything. They want to make you see, like, hey, I'm wanting to pick up what you putting down, right? So there's a lot of ways people choose to stand out, and I feel like all of them are effective. I feel like all of them are effective. You can choose to stand out in so many different in so many different ways, so many different facets. And it's not even just the workplace. In real life, in not like the workplace isn't real life, but you know what I'm saying, like, in your regular life, right? There's so many ways you can choose to stand out, and while some may be more effective than others outside of the workplace, right? um there's so many ways that you can choose to stand out and it work out, right? People will take note of you, people will acknowledge you, people will come to respect you more, right? I like that saying. Respect is earned. I like that. It's very simple and straight to the point, and it's true. Respect is earned. You don't just get respect. I hate that. I hate that mentality that people have, like, oh, you gotta respect your elders, or you gotta respect this person. Or why? Why do I have to respect them? If I see somebody work up from the chains from the bottom, I respect the hell out of that person. I'll tell you what, something that stuck to me when I was a tier one was friends with PA. Not us anymore. Hold on, I want to actually read that comment. Hold on a second, bro. Live chat, my fault. Let's get that back. Not with us anymore. We always enjoyed working together, and she said to me, damn, it cut off the message. I couldn't even read the rest of it. That's crazy. But yeah. Exactly though. But yeah, that's the thing is like, and it's no disrespect to nobody that I just don't want it to seem like when I say that I'm trying to say you should actively disrespect people. Don't actively disrespect people, but respect is earned in the way of like, I see you work from the bottom. Like you came from somewhere where I'm at right now, and I see you get to the top. I respect the dog shit out of you. I respect the hell out of you, man. Real talk. This could be in a workplace. This could be in the content creation scene, YouTube. This could be the Twitch streams and all. I respect it, bro. Basically, we can move up together when we don't need to cut each other's legs out. Exactly. Exactly. Clap it up for that one. Hell of a comment. Hell of a comment. I love that. I love that. Bring each other up. Don't cut each other down, bro. Bring each other up. Don't cut each other down. Now, in an extremely competitive space where they call for you to basically outplay and outlast your competition, quote unquote survivor, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of professional and just competitive environments where they call for you to, you're going to have to get around these people. You're going to have to cut ties with people. You're going to have to, to get to where you want to be, you got to eliminate the other possible candidates. You know what I'm saying? And when I say eliminate, I don't want to make it seem crazy. Don't do no weird shit. But I'm just saying, you gotta go ahead and really understand, like, it gets cutthroat out here in certain spaces. In certain spaces, it gets cutthroat. I don't think that's in most cases though. I think most cases people can work together and get to where they want to go together to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And I like that. I like that there are a lot of spaces, and this is mainly where I work at. I work at places where the mindset is let's all eat. Let's all eat together at the table. Let's all come up together. You know what I'm saying? I like that a lot. But back to the point, because I don't want to go on a tangent. But but obviously, if somebody just comes in and they're already at a high position, and you ain't see the growth, you ain't see the work put in, it's hard to just immediately respect that person. That person has to show you through live action why it is they should earn your respect now. Okay, it's like, have you ever had a boss that just comes in? This could be any environment. This could be for any of y'all. Have y'all ever had a boss that just comes in, replaces the boss you've seen work through the gutter, right? And that boss gets transferred off to a different location or whatever the case may be. This boss comes in to fill their space, and you don't know nothing about this person, and they just start giving you orders, right? It's kind of hard to just immediately be like, yeah, this give the same respect to that person you gave to the respectable uh, boss that you've seen, you've worked with for so long. Now, obviously, you're professional, so you still end up doing what they say anyways. But it's the same thing. It's like you just gotta see proof of action. Proof of action is so powerful for human beings. Like just seeing something real time, seeing something like in your face is so powerful to change your view of something, right? Whether it's respecting people, disrespecting people. If someone earns your disrespect, proof of action. If somebody earns your respect, proof of action. Like right now, the two I'm working on right now, whether they receive it or not, it affect my progression of climbing, and just enjoy it, benefit you. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I can to put you in the position to win. Right? Say I'm in your shoes right now, brother. Just like you saying, I'm gonna put you in a position so that you can do whatever you want to do. Like you can win. If you, I'm gonna put you in a position to win. Whether you end up winning or not, that's all you at that point. That has nothing to do with me. But I'm still gonna climb this ladder no matter what. It's like y'all ever watched the damn, I don't know. I don't even know if that movie is similar to this, but the tower or the platform, the platform, and how they had to work together to kind of like overcome the whatever the little jail system or whatever the case is, whatever they're captive in. But I gotta show you, I want this. Throw anything at me and let me master it, then throw something else at me to master. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show the desire. You have to show the desire to continue to learn. You got to show the desire to master what it is that they're telling you to learn. You got to show the desire to, no matter what the challenge is, you will overcome it. That that's that's the thing. I got to ask questions, not wait for you to come to me. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know though, cause like there are cases where I've heard people like, damn man, this guy, like he's eager, like he's eager, but god damn, leave me alone. like like there is in my opinion, there's an over eagerness, like you know what I'm saying, like show the initiative, show the eagerness, but don't be like on their fucking ass, just like a fucking puppy dog, like just walking around with them, like just one space to a next, just you know what I'm saying. But definitely show the hunger, the desire, the initiative to put yourself out there before they come to you, or just expecting them to come to you. Right. One thing I've always found weird is I'll hear people talking about, man, I'll be here for so long and they ain't never asked me to do that. Like, bro, they're not gonna do that. They don't care. They have other things on their plate. They're not looking at you specifically and like, man, we gotta get that guy right now. Like we gotta go talk to him and ask him to come do this and then join this team and learn this skill and what you gotta put yourself out there. You have to. Especially in a larger workplace where there's a lot more bodies to manage and there's a lot more people that are doing fantastic or excelling or whatever the case may be. They have multiple options. They're not going to just come to you immediately and be like, hey man, come do this thing. Hey man, come join this team. Hey man, we want to promote you. Like, you have to put in the fucking work. You have to go and actually apply yourself. You have to actually go and yeah, push yourself into that. Damn, it's almost 10:30. We just been we just been vibing, man. We've been chatting. And this is the thing. I like talking about real shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I like talking about real shit. If we can talk about something real and not just bullshit all the time, that's more my lane. I like that. Some people though just don't have the capacity to. It's unfortunate and sad, but it's also part of life. Yeah, whether that be um and that's the thing. Some people they have that desire for it, but they know physically they just cannot sustain the added um responsibility, the added workload, all this stuff. They just can't, whether it be mentally, physically, literally, condition wise, or whatever the case may be. It's something about it. It just they can't get over it. Yeah, and that's a sad reality that sometimes it's changeable. Sometimes it's something simple as like you know uh, gotta increase the strength, gotta lower the fat, gotta lower, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you need to improve in order for you to do what you have to do. Sometimes it's more of a mental thing. Sometimes it's becoming more knowledgeable. Sometimes it's becoming more able to speak. Like there's so many people that I know that would be good leaders, but they just don't. Um, I feel like another one that's big is a language barrier. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to go through the necessary learn. Like you have to understand when you're in a warehouse, or not a warehouse. Let's cut the warehouse, right? When you're in a workplace, and you have multiple people you have to manage. You have to understand you need to be able to communicate with your whole team. Okay. So it's not a thing of like, say you just predominantly speak. So I don't fucking know. Fucking Creole, or you speak fucking Spanish, or you speak in fucking Japanese or Chinese or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to speak um, in English, like some sort of English dialect, especially in this country. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be able to speak at a pretty decent level to the point where you are able to give, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. Language barrier is a thing, but I think our work area you scrape by with base English. Yeah, exactly. Like it don't even need to be advanced in any language. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be advanced, but you have to have the base kit. You have to have the base amount of whatever you need in order to um, communicate with your staff. You know what I'm saying? And this again is if you're looking to become a manager, if you're looking to go up the ladder, that type of stuff. If not, if you're just trying to be somebody that just wants to learn more skills and shit like that, that's just more of an assertion. You just need to assert yourself and apply yourself and be like, hey, I want to learn more skills. Go to your manager, right? Say you work at fucking McDonald's and they put you in the fry station and you've been at the fry station for like 5 months. You should not be at this fry station for 5 months. That's like I'm a brand new hire. I've never worked there. They didn't put me at the window, so they put me at the fry station. Do not stay at the fry station for more than a month. I swear on my soul, I've seen that happen so many times. Do not stay at the fry station. I know it is hell. You're constantly standing over hot, steamy fries. You're hot, greasy fries. Grease steam in your face every day. You have to understand that, like, unless you assert yourself, this goes for anybody. Unless you assert yourself, unless you ask those questions, unless you put yourself in a position to win, you will be right where you're at for as long as you choose to be. That's it. All the extra talking that I'm doing, all the extra tidbits that we going over right now, it's cool. But at the end of the day, that's the main thing to remember. If you're not applying yourself, if you're not asserting yourself, you will never see these opportunities. You will never see these opportunities because they won't come your way. No one's going to come along and just feed you. You have to go and get the food. You have to go get the food. Right? You might get a generous soul. They try to come see if you want to learn this thing. That's your moment. That's literally the universe. If you don't believe in God, that's the universe sending you a lifeline. Go and say yes. Say yes, just to learn it. You might not like it, but just to learn it. Say yes. Say yes. Because listen, bro. The last thing you want to be in a workplace, any workplace, warehouse especially, is be in like a fucking purgatory. I know I've been using that word a lot, but it fits the situation, I guess. it literally feels like you're in purgatory. You're in just this space. You're just in this fucking space. Exactly, a loophole, or not even a loophole. What is it? Like the fucking what is the Ouroboros? The thing that just keeps going around, just eats itself over and over again, just keeps eating and regenerating. It's this cycle. You're just in this box. You can't leave the box. Exactly, like Itachi set you in a genjutsu. Tsukiyomi just puts you in a box. Just puts you in a goddamn Izanami. Exactly. Like you just reliving the same shit. You come. This is you. This is you every day. Every day. Right? I come in. I sat down. I typed on my computer. I got up. I left the room. Okay? I come in. I sat down. I typed in the computer. I got up. I left. Like, it's every day. That's you. Every day. Same shit. Every day. Because you said no. Exactly. Like, you just gonna whittle away. You're gonna whittle away to nothing. You know? So, when life sends you that lifeline, please take it. Take it. Take it. What's the harm? You know? VV, cheers from Spain. Much love. I appreciate you. Yeah. Don't wait until you're old. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of old folks in not even just the job I'm at right now, but previous jobs I've been at, and they just look so sad, bro. They look so like this is life. Like they've just come to a sad acceptance. You don't want to be you don't want to have a sad acceptance of your life situation, your current situation, because they waited too long. They've been doing this work thing for so long. So many lifelines that came down from the fucking universe, from the heavens, and they just pushed them all away. They just kept doing this. They kept swatting them away like they're fucking gnats. Life is a daring adventure or nothing. Absolutely. You gotta dare to be great. You gotta dare to exceed your expectations. Right? Whatever they expect of you, if they expect nothing of you, exceed nothingness. Exceed bottom. Exceed baseline. Exceed absolute zero. Exceed it. They don't expect anything of you, okay? You have house money. You literally have a means of playing with your food. They don't expect shit of you, okay? Cool. Now you have no limitations. You have no pressure, no nothing. They don't expect anything of you. What's the harm? Go do it. Climb that ladder. Wherever you end up, at least you climbed. At least you decided to ascend. You didn't stay where you were at and you didn't fall down. Fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. You know what? I agree with that. I think that's a great point. Fear and comfortability. Let's add an extra thing to it. Comfort. Comfort is so strong. When you're comfortable, laziness, that's a good one too. But I feel like comfort and laziness can be kind of meshed together. Like when you're comfortable, you're lazy, right? Like when I'm laying in bed, I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And it makes me feel lazy. It makes me feel like I don't want to do shit. When someone asks me, hey, can you take the trash out? And I'm laying in bed. I'm lazy. I'm like, ugh, all right. That's when you hear all the groans and, ugh, because I'm comfortable. I don't want to leave the bed. Exactly, bro. Exactly. But I don't want to leave the bed. And so the fear in that is leaving the bed, leaving my comfort to go do something that is going to make me uncomfortable, whether it's a task that's being asked of me or whatever the case may be. So let's put it into real life now, or let's put it into the workforce, right? The fear and comfortability, right? Let's go over the comfortability first. The comfortability is you've been doing this thing you've been doing for like 4 or 5 years now. You've been doing this one thing you've been doing for a whole year now. You've been doing this one thing you've been doing for multiple months. And so you've gotten the hang of it. And so because you're so good at it now, because you're so comfortable doing it now, you don't want to put yourself back in that space where you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. And now you're afraid to go back to that. Fear comfortability, right? You get comfortable doing something, so you're afraid to put yourself back into that spot where you didn't know what you were doing. And so many people fall for that. Most everything that you want is just outside your comfort zone. Yep. Just outside of it. You don't have to go far. It's like, I'm trying to think real quick. It's like when you're in this bubble, right? Say you're in the deep ocean and you're in a bubble. This bubble is keeping you safe. It's keeping the oxygen in your lungs. You can breathe in this bubble. This bubble is your safe space. And the deep, deep, dark ocean. Very scary out there. You don't want to go out there. You don't know what you'll grab. You don't know what will happen if you leave your bubble. But sometimes just outside that bubble is what you needed all along. You just got to go grab it. Man, we talking right now, y'all. We talking right now. I like this. Nah, I like this. I like where we're at. I like having these type of discussions, bro, because this is where you get to really see people. Right? This is where you really get to see people. This is where you really get a chance to like really get a gauge on how people think up here. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit, regurgitation, there's all this nonsense. This is cool. I think people are wrong. Motivation does not come before, but after action. Action brings motivation. Because you got to see it. You got to see it to... I feel like motivation is linked to belief. Right? You don't really get motivated unless you start to truly believe you can do something. That's what leads to that motivation. Like, yeah, I can do it. Yeah, let's do these 5 push-ups. Yeah, let's do these sit-ups. You know? My fault, yo. I gotta plug up my laptop before my shit fucking dies. But yeah. You belief, you gotta see it. You gotta see the action put in to believe, right? That you can do it. And that leads to the motivation. Have you ever been to Spain? If not, would you like? Honestly, I just want to be out of the country. I haven't been outside of the US. I would love to travel. And Spain sounds like a beautiful country to try to put on my map, on my explore map, to go and sightsee. So I'm definitely not opposed to it. But yeah, you just gotta just understand, man. Fuck a motivation. I see motivation as the spark. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't rely on motivation, but it can be used to get you started. It's like jump starting a car that just is like Now it's on. Yeah. The motivation, you sparking up that car, like you turning that key, turning the key, turning the key, and turning the key, and you trying to get it started. You keywords there. You trying to get it started. That's the motivation. Motivation is just getting it started. After that point, you need to have that extra in you to just keep it going. Right? If everything was led off of if everything in life was ran off of motivation, nothing would get done. No, nothing would get done. Unless it happened literally right there. Unless it's something that short-term shit can probably be handled with motivation. Because you get motivated to quickly do something. Quick action, right? Motivation. Long-term activities, long-term goals, discipline. I moved from Spain to Vietnam. I had nothing and made a life there for 4 years teaching Spanish. Shouts to you, Vivi. Shouts to you. That's lovely, honestly. Like it's something about being with nothing, right? It's something to take pride in when you have nothing. You're at rock bottom, or you've left a situation you were so comfortable, like, or not comfortable in, but you knew this thing, so it brought you comfort, right? Something about just knowing a situation or just knowing a way of life gives you comfort, even though that way of life might not be comfortable, right? But leaving, excuse me, y'all, damn, this shit's hitting the stomach. But there's something about leaving that situation that leads to, like, okay, now I gotta lock in. This is me, but this is like all on me now to do what I have to do. I have to do what I gotta do now. Yeah, I've been there before. Would I go back? I try not to, but am I afraid to go back to rock bottom, to have to start from scratch from somewhere? I'm not afraid. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Do you think that lion mentality fits more with liberals or Trump? Ah, I don't even want to get into that, honestly. Like, the whole politics thing, I'll leave that to the politicians. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave that to the politicians. So, yeah, I'll leave that to the politicians. Because the moment you start getting into politics, especially on a platform like mine, you start to get divisive, or, you know, making different opinions from people. You don't want to say it, but you know it. It's that type of thing. Let's leave it at that. I don't want to say it, but I know what I know. That's it. Yeah. The last thing I want to do is alienate a group of people that I know I can bring into my platform. So I'm just gonna leave that on hush mode. But if you know, you know, right? Whatever you decide to know, you know. That's me basically saying a whole lot of nothing, but saying something. It's hidden inside of all the shit. You gotta dig in the shit to find what I'm talking about. But yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I think it's important to just every day, every day, try to accomplish something that you didn't want to do, right? Something you were, whether it makes you uncomfortable or you're afraid of it. If you do that, you will notice that facing those hard things, and it doesn't have to be that thing in particular, but just anything that is uncomfortable or fear-inducing. There's a guy from Spain who teaches lion mentality, has mansions in Miami, like 10 supercars, an expensive girlfriend. Hold on, I want to read your whole comment. An explosive girlfriend. He always say, "You gotta make more money, bro." And I feel that. I do. Um, that brings another interesting topic. Honestly, like, is money? Is money the thing that people should aspire for? Like, make more money. Is it really that simple? Just make more money. Is life as simple as just making more money? Just money, 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 money. Like, is it really like that? Or is money just a tool, a stepping stone? Not a stepping stone, but it's just a tool, a means to make ends. You know what I'm saying? Like, just I want to say what I'm like. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to get at. But basically, not seeing money as the be all end all, but using money to do what you need to do. I feel like, personally, I feel like connections is top two thing in this world. Connections. You have the right connections, you will be the most powerful person in this planet. Period. You have the right connections. That's and sometimes money's linked to that. Money might be linked to connections. What connects you have. But I've known so many powerful people when I was broke as fuck. Organization CEOs that used to mentor me. I still have connections to them to this day. That's a connection. A connection that could benefit you, right? That's the beauty of having a grand connection. This Spanish guy is best friend of Wes Watson. Mm, exactly. See, listen, bro. And it be sometimes it can be the most, like, what the fuck kind of combination of people, but you never know who's connected to who can get you in the door with who, right? Who can put you in a meeting with who, right? Who can get you to that place you want to go. So you have to be open minded, and that's why I don't like the way that this world is starting to shift to this more antisocial society. Like, everybody's so, like, to themselves and unwilling to. And I understand there's a certain safety security level to that as well. Like, people not necessarily being so open to be talking to and friendly with everybody. I get that. I get that. Because there are a bunch of fucking weirdos out here. There's a bunch of dangerous people out here. You don't want to just be friendly and open and talking with everybody. Not every connection is a good connection. Sometimes you got that bad link up. The people you surround yourself with conditions your life. Your environment conditions your life. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think it's definitely something to pay attention to. It's like, who are you hanging out with? Sorry. Who are you hanging out with? What type of environments and situations are you putting yourself in? Cause more often than not, if you take a second to get off the fucking phone, right? Get off. Damn, bro. Done froze my shit, bro. Damn. My